So here's a couple more projects I'm just going to discuss briefly. ML102 is breaking a CAPTCHA. This is, images that are carefully designed to be difficult for machines to read, but easy for humans, although this is a very simple one. These are letters and digits, and they're just in different fonts, and some of them are tilted. So it's really not that varied. This is what the images look like. And they come with labels, so you can train it. So you just import the images with this code, and then scale it. This is an issue we'll talk about later. It's best to normalize values so they don't go over a large range. So you want everything to be in a normal range like 0 to 1 or -1 to 1, so that things don't get weighted excessively differently than other features. So you normalize the intensities to this range instead of letting it go up to 255. And then you have training set and test set. The X is the label, I think the X is the data and the Y is the labels. Anyway, that's then you convert the labels into one-hot encoding. This is important because the labels are going to be letters, and you want them to be a one-hot encoding is where if you have a label like a letter or a digit, and they're just equally significant measures of something, then you split them into, say, 26 categories and have a 1 in the correct one and a 0 in the others. That way you correctly indicate that the identity of a letter is important information, but it is not a number that can be compared to another letter. So that's one way to encode this. And then you can train the model. This will create a model and train it. The input shape is 20 by 20 pixels. And the hidden layer has 500 nodes that we talked about. So you have one layer that takes the input pixels. You have 500 nodes in the hidden layer to do the calculation. And you have an output layer with 32 nodes, one for each possible letter and number in this category. So it's very much like the one that was sorting images of clothing into the name of the clothing. And then you just get a model, and you can see how it goes. So that's all there is to that one, ML102.